Hi friends, Christine here, and I am so glad that you are here learning about all things Little Rose. And today I'm excited that I get to share with you all about our signature item, the Flexi Clip. Now you'll hear later on about sports and flips which were inspired by the Flexi Clip, but today I am just going to share with you to give you kind of the basics and understand how they work, some of the varieties that are available. So we're going to get started and I'm going to tell you just a little bit about them. So if you've seen them before, they kind of have the shape of a figure eight. They are made out of piano wire, so they're flexible. And then they have an attached pin that has 3 to 4 notches on the pin that allow you to put different amounts of hair in. So when you find your size, you can do tons of styles with just one clip. Now, speaking of size, we do have 7 sizes, and I will show you some of the sizes that we have and some of the varieties. But once you find that size, there are just lots of styles you can do with that one clip. So our smallest size is the mini or the extra extra small. Those are terms used interchangeably. So if someone's talking about the mighty mini, it's our extra extra small. So these are great for pulling a little bit of hair back. People with really fine hair, doing half backs, pulling back just a little bit and securing it. Or I'm going to show you a ponytail with one of these. So that's the extra extra small. Then we have the extra small, and this one, well, and I did want to point out, like, this is kind of the bronzy, and we have some of this leather like material, so it's not all beaded like some of the other Flexis. And these can fit a little bit smaller, so they're kind of like, can be work sometimes like a half size. They're just a little bit grippier. And then the extra small, this is one of our gold finishes. I love this in the dogwood. Then my size is the small, which is the 3rd size up. So this is what I use the most. And this is one of our iridescent fun colors. That one came out as a design your own Flexi. Each month we have a design your own Flexi where you get to select the centerpiece. You have a choice of 2 to 3 centerpieces and 2 to 3 bead designs, and you can kind of put your own, what you think would look best together and what would work in your own wardrobe the best. So this was one of those, and I picked the iridescent center, or the flower piece, and the beads. So that's fun, and that's why you should make sure you're following your stylist to keep up with all things Little Rose, but also those the DIYs every month. The design it yourself they get new options every month. Then we have, this is a medium, and this is one of our dangle options. I love this. It's a perennial favorite. It's a peacock. And I'll be showing you a top knot in that one. And this is just more of a basic, with pops of color, turquoise options, different stones. Then we have some whimsical ones. This is a large. The peacock and the turquoise one were mediums. So this is a large, and Eiffel Tower, and we'll have all kinds. We even have a Taco Tuesday where we've had actual tacos on Flexis. I'm trying to think, camper and donuts, just some fun options, and those are, no matter the size, $10 a piece. The other ones vary in price, but our Taco Tuesday Flexis are $10 a piece, so keep that in mind. And then this is an extra large, and this is one of my favorites, the maple. So we have seasonal clips as well. And then we've got some of the more natural. This one has wooden beads, but we've got some natural stones as well. Lots of Celtic designs. So lots of variety, sizes. So a style that you will like and a size that will fit your hair. Lots and lots of options. So I'm going to start and work my way up. Like I said, I can use 4 sizes, from the extra extra small mini all the way up to the medium. The large, extra large, and mega I really can't use for my length and thickness of hair. So I'm going to start with the mini, and like I said, you can pull just a little bit back and secure it, and maybe I'll do that just so you can see how the pin works. You put the pin under the hair, it's going to come up under your hair and then pop up back through the other side of that loop, so you can see how that holds really, really well. And it's not going to budge. That's the thing about having the right size. If you've struggled with hair accessories in the past, it's because our hair is not a one size fits all. Just like our bodies, our hair doesn't work that way either. So Little Rose has figured out a way to make us all happy. So this other style I'm going to do is actually a ponytail. and I'm going to take out a little bit of hair from underneath my own hair, and I'm going to use that to wrap around a ponytail. And as long as your band's not too crazy thick, this will work. So Lila Rose is all about protecting your hair, so you don't need elastics with any of our products. Sometimes you can do, like if you want to do a fun hairstyle or something that requires an elastic, maybe, but for the most part, no elastics required. You just use accessories. So I've created that band with my own hair, and then I am going to put that pin through that band. Pin goes down, find the edge of it, and then I'm just going to bring that pin through that, and that is going to secure my ponytail extremely securely. You can see that. It's just such a comfortable ponytail. You can do side ponytails. I like to do this one especially as a side ponytail up front and then hook it so that you can see the design from the front. So that's an option as well. So lots of options, even for the mini. There are tutorials on YouTube. You can search for mini and Lila Rose, and you'll probably find even more tutorials on lots of ways that anybody can wear the mini. Then we have an extra small. Now this is perfect for most people who just want to pull half back. And so for the one half back, I'm just going to show you, you can go just straight half back. You can pull some from the side. You can braid some back. But I'm going to show you just one with a little bit of a different twist, so to speak. So you separate that out, and you want to kind of make sure you're gathering that hair so that it is kind of like a cap, and you can kind of see that it's all one piece there. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to twist it a couple times to give that kind of a roll look, and then I'm going to push it up just a little bit to give it that bump and lift. Then I'm going to come underneath. Make sure you get hair from both sides to anchor it so that it's not going to go wonky, crooked on you. And then you can kind of even pull this up if you need to give it some lift, but it just gives it a little bit more elegant interest look than just your average half back, which still looks really nice with these, but just little simple thing can add just a little bit of a different look to it. So that was the extra small. For the small, oh, I was also going to do a bun with this, so I'm going to show you. You're thinking, how can you do a bun with an extra small? I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to do, I think I'll do a Celtic knot bun. And you can do any, this will work with just about any bun, but this one might be a little more easy to see. Oops, I was starting to do lazy wrap. Let me try that again. Which starts similarly. So you pull up your hair here, grab that hair with your finger, and pull it up through the center of the bun. Then you're going to take your pin, go in through that loop that you got there, and then make sure you are attaching it to some hair outside the bun to anchor it. And then you can secure a bun really well. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere with just a Celtic knot and the extra small flexi. And most people can do that. And if you have really thick, long hair, you may want a small to secure that. You can even do, I can even do that with a mini. So just one of the neat things we can do with the clips, and just to show how versatile they are. Now for my small, which is my ponytail size, I am going to do just your basic ponytail. And I think you'll agree it's way better than elastic, faster than elastic. You saw how quickly I did that. And then to take it out, you just pull it out. There was no breakage with that hair. I don't have hair still hanging from my an elastic. These are much gentler on your hair. So that was the ponytail. And to do just a variation on the ponytail, this is what I call a tassel pony. I've had other variations of names, but I think I've stuck with the tassel pony. It's not one I see a lot. But so I start like I'm doing a bun and twist it over and bring the ends down. I'll do that again because I went kind of fast, and then just secure it. And then I do it on the angle. You can make it more horizontal if you like. That one's super simple. I'll do that one again. So I'm going to gather my hair, and then I'm going to twist it up like I'm going to do a bun. So I have that roll going, and then I'm going to let that tail part hang there as I come underneath, secure it, and flip it through. Now if your hair is very thin, you can do this with an extra small. So just another variation on a cute pony. Now I will start just to the side of my head, the opposite direction of where I'm going to swing it, so that it's not, you know, if it starts in the center, it may stick out more on this side, but if I want it centered on my head, just start slightly off center. Okay, so that was the small. All right, now for the medium, which I am going to, let's see, I think I'm going to start with this one. So this one is, we talk about coin sizes for hair, and we will post a sizing video. If it's not already in the schedule, we'll post it down below, but I think it is in the schedule. If you're looking at the minis, I should have mentioned this from the beginning, the minis are more like a dime's diameter worth of hair for your ponytail. So if you take your ponytail around your hair, pull that out and see how big the center is, that will help determine what size coin kind of goes with, we can best guess the size flexi that you'll be. So if you have a dime's diameter worth of hair, you'll be an extra small. If you have a nickel, you'll probably be an extra small. If you're more in the quarter range, a little more, a little less, you're probably going to be a small. And mediums are in the $50. So these are thick ponytails. They hold a lot more hair than most people believe that they will. And so most exchanges or returns that happen are because people ordered too big and they need to go smaller. So just be aware of that and talk with your stylist. They will be sure to help you figure out the best size for you. Okay, so for the medium, I want to show you just a French twist, and I'm going to show you my cheat French twist. So I'm going to take my ponytail just barely at the base of my skull, and then I'm going to put my thumb over and I hook the hair back toward my head, and then I'm going to twist up, keeping that hair on my thumb, and then I just twist it, and you can see how it just kind of pulled that in, and then right at the top you just kind of smooth that hair out to get that French roll look. I might have pulled it up a little bit high and showing, we'll see. And then I'm going to take the pin and slide that underneath, and then I am going to grab hair to secure from the other side, pull that up and through, and fasten it that way. And there is easy peasy French twist. I'm going to do it faster just so you can see how fast it is, and there are a little bit of a variation on that. I'll show you here in a minute. So I'm just going to twist it up, pull it up, tuck any ends in that are left over, smooth that out, come under, pull it, and flex. That simple. Super, super easy French twist, and that's my cheat French twist. You can do a traditional French twist if you like. And lastly, I'm going to do a top knot with our dangle. This is one, like I said, one of our perennial favorites, the peacock, because the dangle will come down below if even the top of it gets a little covered. But this is one of my favorite updos, so to speak, that looks fancy, but it can also look casual. I'm going to do the same technique. I'm going to come up, but I'm going to keep that on there, and I'm going to hold on to that twist, tuck any ends in. If you've got really long hair and curly, you can let those come out and it still looks really pretty. But I'm going to take where I've got that bulk of hair, and I'm going to come under and just flex that over. Again, anchor it by grabbing a little bit of hair into that. Make sure that's laying right, I think it is. And then I'm going to take the top knot, and then I'm just going to kind of pull and tug and twist a little bit, kind of like a messy bun look. And sometimes you can just lay it out really smooth if it's if you get lucky, depending on how you twist it, and you can try and twist it more carefully. But I generally like a little bit messier, and then sometimes I'll even pull out like one side to keep it even messier and more casual looking. But all those styles, so simple. You can pull out some fringe here, and you can kind of pull to get some volume here once it's in. But so simple. All of these styles are so easy, and I used four different sizes. But honestly, I can do with the small. I can do a half back. I have a harder time doing that twist with the bump because that needs to be a little tighter and more secure than just your basic half back. But I can do a basic half back with the small. I can do the ponytail. I can do a French twist if I secure it higher. With the small, they're just limitless ways that you can use these. So stay tuned for more. We will be showcasing all of our different accessories, and stay tuned especially for the sport and the flip, which, like I said, were inspired by the Flexi, and you will definitely want to check those out as well. So have a great day, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye.